By the time you probably watch this video, it will have been too late. I will have already gotten on my flight to the United Kingdom. That's not actually as bad as it sounds. I'm planning on going to Europe for TwitchCon, which is taking place in the Netherlands. And I've decided to extend my trip by going to the UK for a couple of days beforehand. And this was me just talking on stream about what to expect. I have never been to Europe before. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and comments down below. And while you're down there, if you could hit the subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. I am so close to 100,000 subscribers, and it has been my childhood dream to get a silver play button. I'm not going to bother you too much with it, but I do have a very special video planned for when we hit 100,000 subscribers. Okay, enjoy this talking video. Okay, bye. Have you packed for a Euro yet? Actually, I haven't. I mean, a lot of you guys know because you're regulars, but yes, on Saturday, I'm flying to Europe for the first time ever. I'm going across, what ocean is that again? Hold on. I'm going across the Atlantic Ocean for the first time. I won't lie, I'm a little scared. I've never wanted to go to Europe. I've never had like a drive to go to Europe. And it's not because like, I just like hate it there. It's just simply because I'm like, I don't know, is there anything like there for me? I've never really been like interested to go to Europe, right? But TwitchCon EU is happening in the Netherlands, and because it would be a very long way to fly for just like the 2 days of TwitchCon or whatever, I've decided to extend my trip a little bit. And so I will be spending a couple days in the UK first, going to a couple different cities. I will then be taking a train, because I wanted to experience the train, from London to Rotterdam, however you say it, because that's where TwitchCon is, and then I'll be spending a couple days in Rotterdam. I'm pretty excited, but like I said, nervous. Listen, if there's any EU watchers right now, I doubt there is because I'm streaming very late at night. What do I have to be like worried about? Like, am I gonna like, listen, a lot of people are telling me I'm gonna get like fucking robbed. Is that a thing? Am I gonna get pickpocketed? Or is this just like a random fear? Maybe. Thank you. Great. Just what I want to hear. Isn't that everywhere in the world? Well, in America, they don't pickpocket you. They just pull a gun on you and kill you. Like, at least with that, it's over. If I get pickpocketed, it's like way worse. Paying for toilets and not having free water at restaurants was a bit of a culture shock. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. Maybe I should bring a water bottle in. You're more likely to have someone try and scam you. Okay, what's the scam like? You know, like when you go to LA, the scam there is like, yo, here's my mixtape. Now give me $5. Like, what's the scam? What's the scam in like the UK area and like the Netherlands? Fake organized homeless people. So it's just like people pretending to be homeless and then they want like money. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, we have like fake homeless here too. So sure, I'm good with that. In the UK, keep your bag closed. Maybe worth getting a padlock for the zippers to keep yourself. Oh. To keep to yourself, don't be overly friendly. And yeah, fake homeless people are everywhere. In the UK, the cops will put you in jail for talking back to them. Well, good thing I don't talk back to cops. I plan on packing light. I actually am planning on only backpacking for the whole week. Is that smart? Will you stream in the EU TwitchCon? The goal is to do a couple streams. The goal is to probably do a stream in the UK at least once. I might end up doing 2 in the UK. I'm still working on like the timing of things. The goal is to do at least 1 stream at TwitchCon and maybe 1 stream just walking around Rotterdam. I do plan on doing at least 3 streams, maybe 4 if I can stretch it. But there will be less streams overall just because I am like away. You're just taking a backpack. My plan was to take 2 backpacks and just backpack. So I was planning on taking, it's actually kind of funny. They gave me brand new ones because they wanted me to shill it and I just haven't used it yet. So they actually gave me a new commuter bag and a new full size one. Use my code to buy LTT merch, boca.lol/LTTstore. But I plan on just taking 2 backpacks. I plan on bringing like the big one, and that's where like a bulk my stuff is gonna go. And then I plan on bringing the smaller commuter one just so that way I can like walk around town with it, you know? I'll break you into ARM for content. Anything's content, okay? Actually, speaking of content, I decided not to buy a laptop before the trip because I was gonna just bring my old shitty one. The problem is it's really heavy and it's really kind of shitty. Should I just buy a laptop on the way to the airport? Should I just commit and just get one? Well, like part of me is thinking I should just pick up a MacBook Pro on the way to the airport. Buy one at the airport? Damn, that'd be like the lastest of minute plannings to get something. You need a framework. The framework one I want isn't gonna ship until like, I think September now. So, and I need a laptop now. Not September. I thought you already committed to keeping your current laptop and then buying one if you deemed it worthing. I know I did. Tony, I know. I know, but now I'm worried. Now I'm like panicking that I need one, and I'm scared. I'm scared. Would a titty pic help? What the fucking Christ? What are tits? I'm a visual learner. Are you gonna do any bike riding while in Europe? Considering I like just learned or relearned, I guess, how to ride a bike like in the last 6 months, probably not. I plan on just walking around. I don't know. I don't have like a ton planned. I do have one person that I'm planning on meeting up with, which I don't know what day yet, so I don't want to commit to it just in case. We'll be hanging out together at least once, at least to say hi. And then obviously I'm going to meet, actually, I guess this is a good point. Is there anybody I should like meet up with? Joe Biden, all of the hermits. Yes, all of the hermits are apparently like, or a good chunk of the hermits are going to TwitchCon this year. Taylor is very much in love with the Hermitcraft people. So who is even going to be there? You can actually check on the website here. If you go to Rotterdam and then go to who's coming, you can like scroll down. I'll probably say hi to Lissa again. I met her at last TwitchCon. I feel there's solidarity. I recognize that name. I recognize Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is going. LD Shadow Lady. I recognize that name. Where the hell's my name? How many show mores do I have to? We're gonna keep going until we find me, chat. I swear to God, I'm going to TwitchCon, please. Am I going to TwitchCon? Do I have a ticket? Oh, there I am. Oh my God. I'm sitting here like, oh, Jesus Christ. Am I going? Like, look, look at how many people I had to scroll past. All these streamers, only one good one. I know. Sea of Thieves. My dad recently went and got stoned on weed. Yeah, isn't like the Netherlands like weed pilled? Do they smoke weed in the Netherlands? Cannabis in the Netherlands is, wait, it's illegal? Oh, it's decriminalized. Yeah, it's illegal, but shops can sell it. What? How does that work? Is that like piracy in Canada? Did you like know that it's technically like not illegal to download something, but it is legal to seed? But it's also illegal for your ISP to like give out customer information. So if you are torrenting, you actually like can't get in trouble in Canada. Is it like that somehow? Is it like it's legal to purchase and it's legal to sell, but it's like not legal to consume or something? This might be my first and last time to Europe, unless I become very big time rich streamer and I can afford to do the trip more. But this is a lot more money than I ever want to spend on a trip. I booked my last hotel yesterday. I was still missing one night in a hotel and I booked it last night. Great planning, Elijah. You book your last hotel like 3 days before you leave. Speaking of last minute, how late is too late to pack for a trip? I'd be curious to know everyone's kind of strategy. I don't leave until the Saturday. So part of me is like, I'll pack Saturday morning. You pack the week of usually, I would pack Saturday morning, Saturday. Yeah, see, that's me too. I pack Saturday, right? I do it like an hour before I'm supposed to leave. Yeah. Next question. What kind of like airport shower-upper are you? Are you someone who shows up like 4 hours before your flight? Or are you like, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 3 hours early, depending on the airport, 2 to 3 hours, hour and a half early, at least an hour early? See, for like domestic flights, like when I'm flying in Canada, 15 minutes before boarding. I like the amount of times that I've showed up to the Vancouver airport when the flight boards at like 11:05 and I've showed up to the airport at like 10:50, way too many times to count. And every single time I'm there still before the boarding starts. Every time. I have a firm theory that they artificially have trained us be way too early to airports so that we spend money in the airport. Every single time you go to an airport, you can't even tell me you don't have this experience. You get through TSA, here's what you do. Oh, let me go find my gate. It exists, time to go get lunch. They're training us to spend money in the airport because we show up so early. So just don't show up early. Literally every person I know does that. When going across the pond, it's a lot more involved than Inter-Canada. Okay, I mean, to be fair, I've flown to the States a lot more than I've even flown internally in Canada. And it's the same thing. I'll do maybe like 45 minutes to an hour before boarding. That's still the same country? What are you, fucking delusional? We had this thing called 9/11 a while back, and since then, it can take quite a while to go through TSA. Yeah, see, Canada didn't have that. Do you like window or aisle seats? Ooh, that's a tough one. I kind of like window seats on shorter flights that I know I'm not gonna get up. Because if I'm not gonna get up, I can kind of like lean up against the cabin of the airplane and I'll just like fall asleep, right? If I'm on like a longer flight, I prefer the aisle seat. Because then if I have to get up, I'm like, whatever, I don't bother anyone, you know? To be fair, I see a lot of people saying like, fuck LAX, LAX sucks. I think YVR, which is Vancouver Airport, is like really good. Unironically, I think it's one of the like, maybe I got a little bit of home bias here. I think that YVR is one of the best airports just I've ever been to. It's so fucking efficient, dude. And it's beautiful. It's a fucking gorgeous ass airport too, if anyone's ever been. Boca, any tips on how to go to work when sick? You don't. You call in sick. It's motherfuckers like you that got COVID spread and hantavirus. Speaking of the hantavirus, if an outbreak's gonna happen, I think it's probably good if the hantavirus has an outbreak and shuts down airports while I'm stuck in the UK. Because then at least I get some like really good content out of it. Free vacation. Yeah. Well, my thought on this is like, I can already title the video. Hantavirus forced me to stay in the UK, which is worse than getting sick. I'm kidding.